Thanks for releasing me. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Every time you're not playing our podcast, we're just in a...
Suspended in a state.
Yep, suspended.
Nailed it.
Yeah,
okay, great.
reality.
We can't move or do anything.
We can breathe again. That's
Finally.
the point. Okay.
Thank you.
Dear Lord.
For another time of freedom.
Yep. We're the worst people at talking, yet we have a podcast.
Oh, man. That's how it works.
Yep. Well, let's just get this over with.
They found us. It's like, we've determined that you three, are the absolute worst. And so here's this podcast.
Here's a podcast. Here, we'll even put it on iTunes.
Yeah.
We're on
our
iTunes.
misery for everyone.
Okay, well, hello, and thank you for joining us for What a Novel Idea. That was always the title of the podcast, and it was
Shut
never
up.
anything different.
Clap, clap,
Shut
clap.
up.
Now with 30% less book talk. This is a podcast where me and my roommates mostly talk about video games and movies, but somewhere near the end we explore the lost art of reading in the best possible fashion, novelizations. And for those of you who don't know, a novelization is a derivative novel that adapts the story of a work created for another medium, such as a film, TV show, or video game.
Nailed it.
And, for those of you who also don't know, a book is written or printed work consisting of pages glued or sewn together along one side and bound in covers.
The more you
The
know.
more you know.
Hello, my name is Josh Wan.
Josh A.
Nico.
Alright, and Josh A., what's going on? What's happening?
Pretty slow week again. I hopped back into a couple of roguelikes, put a lot more time into Crypt of the Necrodancer,
Oh, yeah?
Enter the Gungeon, Binding of Isaac.
I watched you play Enter the Gungeon, what was it, a couple days ago.
Hmm.
And that's the first time I'd actually seen it played, and I really liked the look of it. And
It's
a
got
game
a
is it?
fantastic aesthetic. Everything is guns in it.
It's a bullet hell, essentially. Yeah.
Well,
kind of.
no,
Well, not really.
no.
In a way.
no.
Okay, well,
Bullet hell is an entirely different thing.
well, whatever. I think it's bullet hell because it's hell and
You
there's lots
also
of
think
bullets.
it's character action.
Oh, okay.
But it's a roguelike, so, you know...
For those of us who don't know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You've got randomly generated dungeons, you've got
Uh-huh.
random monsters that appear in those dungeons, and basically you're just trying to get to the end.
Oh.
Enter the Gungeon's aesthetic is all the characters are there for a common purpose. They're trying to find a gun that can kill the past.
Wow. I wish I could find that gun.
Right? Exactly. Oh, it's so
a weapon
useful.
we would all need to use.
But literally everything in the game is gun related. You go from floor to floor in an elevator that's a bullet.
Mhm.
All your enemies are bullets. Your currency is bullets. Thousands of guns with various puns.
Wasn't there another game where your currency was bullets as well?
Metro Last Light.
Metro Last Light, yeah. And I just downloaded that again.
Hmm.
It's on a flash sale right now. I don't know
Hey.
if this will be up in time to warn you all.
Get it?
If not, this is making fun of you because you missed it.
Yeah, you missed that flash sale on the PlayStation where everything's under $5, and I say everything, but it's a good amount of games, and they're all quality games. Not
Almost
just-
everything.
well, a lot of older games when the PS4 first came out. But so Injustice is up on there. We've got, of course, what I was just talking about. Metro,
Yeah.
both
Yeah,
Metro
that's the one.
games. I bought a bunch of party games on that sale, which you can check out on YouTube. We started playing them. Friday Night Game Bang is
Yeah.
what we ended up calling it.
Friday
That
Night Game
series. It's a hoot. Go ahead and check it out.
A hoot and a holler, possibly.
What else you been playing, Josh?
Been playing a bit of Freedom Planet because I never actually beat that game. Yo, that's a fucking good Sonic game.
Very Sonic inspired. I have it for the Wii U.
Oh, is
so.
that one? Oh, shoot. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's basically just a love letter to the old Sonic
old
games.
Sonic.
Ironically, it
And-
started as like a Sonic fan game at first, and then replaced it with the original design.
And if I remember correctly, it was a Kickstarter game that ended up taking off.
Yes, it was.
And actually, at the end of this month, there's a demo coming out for the second game.
Oh, really?
Oh, there's a second game.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. They announced it beginning of last year.
What is this game for? Is it just
This game is
Steam?
No, it's for Steam, Wii U.
Yeah, Wii U.
And I think it made it to other consoles as well.
PC,
Well, that's Steam, yeah.
But
well,
I don't know if it made it to PS4, Xbox.
I don't think
but
so
I think
either.
that's...
Because
They
I
might be shooting for that for
I
the next
have
one.
scraped the bottom of the barrel of the PS4 store, and I don't think I remember seeing that. I think I would have by now.
That's been out since 2014.
Yeah, it's pretty old. I saw it a while ago, but
No, it's really good, though.
It's pretty fantastic, yeah.
Did you beat it, or did you?
I got a couple levels in. The boss designs are really solid, too. It's just fits right at home, feels like, with the old Sonic games. The story is a bit underwhelming, but given that it's like a fan thing, like it's pretty impressive that they put it all together. Also dumped some time into BioShock Remastered.
Yay!
Which runs like absolute ass on my computer.
Oh,
That's not
Which
good.
retroactively makes that game hilarious.
yeah. Oh, it runs really great on PS4. If that matters at all.
But frame rate is fine, but every single texture is muddy and blurry.
Ooh, that's gross.
Oh, that's nasty.
And the second, and there's screen tearing all over the place, so I'm having a great time with it, personally.
Well, you fulfilled your promise from the last episode. That's all that truly matters.
Enjoying the terribleness of it.
So, yeah.
And yeah, not much else.
Is that it?
Found out that the Resident Evil Revelations 2 manga ties into 7.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Oh no, I
Yeah.
have to do other things.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's always been side material.
Yeah, I guess.
But, yeah, I'm trying to remember what the name... Holiday something is the...
I don't.
But, yeah, so I'm going to dig through that and see what I can find out.
Yeah, I'm very excited for Resident Evil 7 coming out.
Are you going to buy the VR candle?
No. No.
Oh, no.
I don't have a VR.
No, you don't need VR for the candle. It makes it 4D.
Gross.
4D, the imaginary form.
With smell-o-vision.
Yeah. Are you going to buy the South Park smell-o-vision
Well, there you
device?
go. It's a
Oh,
tag
wow.
team made in heaven.
Where it farts in your face?
Mm-hmm.
That's a little too much right
Yeah,
there.
that's great.
I forgot that was coming out.
The fractured
Nice.
butthole.
Yeah, I probably won't get it when it comes out. Just because of the massive amount of games coming out. This coming Tuesday alone, I am purchasing 3 games.
Which
and
ones?
it is Resident Evil 7, Yakuza 0, and Kingdom Hearts 2.8.
It comes out on
Sorry, what
Tuesday?
was that last one?
Kingdom Hearts 2.8.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I mean,
So
they...
you paid for a game, port, and a movie.
This is no...
Hey, man. Yakuza 0 isn't a port.
Oh, yeah, Yakuza 0. Yeah.
I've never played a Yakuza game. I have watched you play a Yakuza game, and I've seen people online play Yakuza games. So this will be my first one that I actually play. But so far, all the early reviews that have been coming out are nothing but praise. Yeah, I haven't seen a negative thing yet.
I'm glad it's a series that's still alive. Like,
Well, and most
I
of
thought
the
it died after 4.
yeah, most
At least
of,
for us.
yeah, most of the reviews have been, how have I not been playing this since game 1? Why am I just now discovering Yakuza 0? So I think that's good, and I think it'll revitalize the series here. And we'll
It's
start
like
getting
GTA.
a lot.
It's basically Japanese GTA.
Yeah, with the anime kind of humor.
A lot
and-
more time put into the combat systems.
Yeah.
It's got a full combat system to it rather than just
Shooting.
press the punch button,
Yeah.
press the shoot button.
Yeah, it's not like...
There's also mini games and such galore. There's full representations of Sega Bass Fishing, Virtua Fighter.
I'll say it's GTA in the sense that there's a lot of freedom and there's a lot of other things to do than just the story.
Mhm.
That's it. though. I mean, that's the really...
With
and there's a city.
With an extremely healthy amount of crime drama thrown in.
Yeah.
Like, there are solid hour-long cutscenes
What?
in 4.
Oh, okay. I hope that's not in 0.
It's probably.
Because that will be a negative.
These are very story-heavy games.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine.
Is it by Sega or is it by
It's
Sony?
by Sega. Yeah.
Sega!
They're still walking.
But, yeah, outside of those couple games, haven't really touched much.
No, that's fine.
Mhm.
Well, I'm back. I'm back on Overwatch, and I'm getting...
It stopped?
It did stop there for a couple weeks because of Final Fantasy and whatnot. But I'm back, and you're better than average.
That's something.
That's something, I guess.
Yes.
It was not the greatest first few rounds coming back. However, I'm getting back in the swing of it. But it seems like every time I lose a game, they put me with a worse team, and then we lose again because I'm with a worse team, and we just keep getting worse and worse teams. And then I end up carrying the team, and I'm getting all the gold medals and all the play of the games, and still losing every single round. And I'm like, what the fuck is with this? What is going on?
You know, they've actually made a term for that.
What's that called?
It's called Johns.
What does that mean? What?
No, it's nothing.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
That's an inside joke.
Is it?
Yeah?
Wait.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Or do I not know what you're talking about? Either way.
Anyways,
it's really just getting out of control.
Oh boy.
I don't know. But I'm still playing it. And I haven't been playing a whole lot of other things.
Just Overwatch?
Because, well, I mean, I picked up Super Mario Run a while ago when it came out, but I was playing it a little bit earlier. And it's not a terrible game.
it's serviceable.
It's a mobile game,
Yes.
and mobile games don't have a great track record, so it's there in the mobile games. But
Wrong with the rest of the trash heap.
yeah, it's king among trash. But other than that, it's alright. It's not Mario.
No.
It's just a skin, basically. Mario's skin for a trashy mobile game. It's not as bad as Pokemon Go has become.
How bad it has become? What?
Yeah, I mean, it's just nothing.
I thought they were going to add the second generation to it.
Did
They
they?
added a couple, yeah.
They
They've
added
got the egg Pokemon.
Yeah, that's about it.
Really haven't released a full generation?
Nothing that I saw, yeah. It was over the holidays that they dropped the egg stuff.
Well,
Disappointing.
yeah, I guess that's kind of yeah. And then they announced the Fire Emblem mobile game.
Oh yeah.
Which just look... I mean, it looks good for
Looks
what it is.
like a better start. I mean, we look like we're getting there.
I mean, it's just a simplified Fire Emblem.
Yeah. So, I mean,
And more bite-sized for mobile play.
it gives me a little bit of hope for the Animal Crossing mobile game, maybe.
I mean,
But they've been
just-
they've been fucking Animal Crossing over for a while though, with the Happy Home Designer and the card festival game.
The 3DS support for it is cool. Like, I enjoy the card functionality on New Leaf proper.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about the festival game itself.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it was just a bad game. Perfect.
Didn't play a whole lot, except Overwatch. I do want to talk about. Stop.
Speaking of Fire Emblem.
I do want to talk about not Fire Emblem. I do want to talk about the series of unfortunate events show. I didn't get a chance to talk about it last time, but I blazed through it here recently, and I love it. It's absolutely fantastic. It takes a lot from the movies, which is the
Plural?
movie.
Movie. Like, what?
They definitely didn't make a sequel to that one.
Wish they had. That would not.
Yeah, I mean, it. I mean, okay, so I like the movie. However, I will be the first to admit it takes so much out of the books, like,
Oh yeah.
and just throws them straight into the garbage.
Just make it a mishmash. It'll be fine.
Yeah. It's like they went into it knowing, we're only going to have one, so let's just take the best of 3 books.
I thought they were gonna make. They said they were gonna make a sequel for it, and then they said they were gonna. The next one was gonna try to be an animated version of it.
Oh, weird.
They always do that to bad movies. Make a little
Yeah, like
animated
the
thing out of it.
Matrix.
Yes.
There was gonna be a stop motion. Though.
Godzilla 1999.
The Hobbit. Oh, wait.
Wait. That's different. That came first.
They're
Yeah, it
gonna
was
use-
better than the Hobbit movies.
Hey.
But they're gonna use stop motion for this one if they were.
Oh, they're gonna try to Tim Burton it.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that never happened.
That seems
I
like
mean, that's
something
the
up his
style
alley,
for
though.
it, though. Like,
Yeah.
that's pretty spot on the nose.
I prefer the live action, and the
Yeah.
Netflix show was amazing. They got pretty much all the books right, and it went through the first 4 books.
First
right?
4, yeah.
First 4.
8 episodes, 2 each.
Yep, 2 each. So it was really, really good.
Speaking of Netflix, Voltron just came back. I need to hop back
Oh
into
yeah, I
that.
saw the trailer for that.
Yeah, never watched season 1.
It's surprisingly solid. Just
It's okay. I watched the
Mecca.
first couple episodes, and the kids just annoyed me. And I was
Well-
like, "This is more for children than most cartoons. Like, this seems like it's actually for children." And I was like, "So I'll just miss this one."
One question I had is why did they take out the girl though?
oh,
It's like all guys now. That's kind of
Well,
weird.
yeah,
you
because
got
it's Voltron Sausage Fest season 2.
No, but
you've got Starfire, Allura, the princess.
I mean like
Hmm.
No, that's Teen Titans.
Exactly.
she
No.
tries to say
Voice actress is
Oh.
Hendon Welch.
Oh, okay.
as Bubblegum Princess. Yeah.
Mhm.
We're mixing so many things that I'm losing track of what we're actually talking about.
That's the plan.
I mean, Seth Rogen wrote this season 2, so it's just Sausage Party now.
Oh gosh,
But
is there gonna be a giant orgy at the
God, I never actually watched that movie,
Good.
and I'm glad I didn't.
Good.
Yeah, you should see it. It's something to see.
Is it?
No, I think I'll miss that one
It's
too.
something to see.
No,
Most things are, surprisingly.
Yeah, most things are things to see. Doesn't
This
mean
is
you
like
need
the
to see them.
Start of his animation studio, though. 'Cause he
Oh,
said he
well, that
wants
was
to make more
probably
of
the
them.
end of his animation studio as well.
No, he said that's the beginning. He wants to make more of them.
I'm
Is
sure
he going to keep not paying his animators?
Yo, that.
He's probably going to have to fund these movies himself if he wants them to be made.
I
he does
mean, as
that.
long as he's not paying his animators, he's good.
Yeah, that's true.
Or not giving him credit at all.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That
They
was the
didn't give
worst
him
one.
credit either?
No,
Douche.
There's like 70
I mean,
people
not
that worked on it that haven't gotten credit for
him,
it.
but like studios and all that.
Oh, that's bizarre.
Not, I mean,
It's
Nah,
not
for
bizarre?
that company.
kind of par for course for the industry.
Really?
No,
Yeah.
not like that. Where they like didn't pay him or give him credit.
It's usually one or the other.
Because they still are missing. Yeah, one or the other.
You're getting paid in exposure bucks.
Yes, you can write this on your resume.
Yes, for, ooh,
You're an intern.
Oh, man.
makes you feel important.
At the end of the summer, you might get a job with us. I'm sorry to see you leave, but you're gonna...
Anyways, besides being disgusted with the movie industry as a whole, what else are you up to?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, not much else.
Cool.
Fuck you, it's January. There's no movies out.
No, it's
It can't be.
fuck you. It's forever now.
Oh, yes. Well, we can't just steal Red Letter Media's jokes
Listen, the entirety of this channel is built upon stealing jokes.
from other established people.
Steal to win.
We're
Steal to
thieves.
win.
We're thieves. Eh.
Nico, what
Where's
you
the
do?
people's room?
Okay.
Oh, God.
Fuck. We can't. We can't.
No, we can't do that.
Nico,
Go.
Yeah.
What'd you
things,
do?
yeah.
Me things? Okay, what did I do? Well, let's see. Today, I got Dragon Quest 8 for the 3DS.
Yay, I guess.
Hey, what did you get?
Jesus.
I mean, it's pretty good. This one was, when it first came out 12 years ago, it was like one of the most popular ones for both English and Japan. So,
It still pops up on the list of RPGs you should play.
yeah, greatest RPGs of all time. So.
Was this the one that was originally for the PlayStation 2?
Yeah,
PS2,
it was.
yeah.
Yep, I had this one.
So you did play.
I
it.
did.
not-
I did play it when it originally came out.
I hear like it's something like 200 hours or something.
For this one?
Yeah.
I thought there was 7.
Maybe I'm mixing them up.
Because
Yeah.
7 was that long one they keep talking about. For 8, they did add 2 characters, they made them playable in this version that weren't in the PS2 version.
Oh, nice.
That Red and that other guy.
Because I think we missed an update to it.
They did?
Like, there was a Japan-only update that we never got.
Oh,
and then the 3DS version is like a port of that, or some such.
Huh.
But,
that might have it. Oh, it has also fully voiced cutscenes.
Oh, nice.
So that's pretty interesting, though.
I'm surprised they were able to fit that on a 3DS card.
I mean, with, like, Devil Survivor, they were able to...
Yeah,
So,
true. But you hear stuff about, like, Pokemon struggling to fit under the cap.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because they have too wordy for them being repetitive for the same thing. Like, beat these gens,
Pokemon.
Okay.
I mean, I like that they tried to do something different with Sun and Moon, but at the same time, the whole time I was like, okay, can I just play gyms? Can I just beat gym leaders?
It's a long intro.
I don't want to solve your puzzles. I don't want to, like...
I mean...
Catch the dancing fire Pokemon.
I appreciate the mix-up.
And that's what I said.
I'm giving good entry.
I'm giving them credit for doing something new, because everybody was probably... If they didn't do anything new, people would complain about that. But now they've done something new.
Trashed harder for not doing anything new.
I was going to say, now that they did something new, I'm trashing it. But so you'll always have people that are going to complain. But
Though the totem Pokemon do give more of a challenge than gym leaders, though. That part
I blazed through all the totem Pokemons with no struggle at all. I don't know if that's just because I am such an avid Pokemon player. I knew what I was doing from minute one and was grinding like real hard.
It is a step up, definitely, from older games.
Probably.
Yeah,
if I went
totem
back
Pokemon
to like
were-
probably X and Y or Diamond and Pearl or something, I would probably blaze through those games too.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just felt like I was done with that game like that. Like,
well, the easy
it was no
factor
challenge
is-
at all. I had
The easy
Well,
factor sets
it's
so
also
high.
for babies.
yeah, I know. Well, whatever.
And that's where that's the 3DS ones. All the 3DS ones have been super easy, like X and Y, which makes no sense at all. X and Y could be easy when it first came out, but now it's like, come on, really?
I mean, it's always going to be a series that's geared towards children. Like,
Yeah.
But where they hand you things all the time, like give you a revive after you get your first Pokemon.
Yeah,
It's
it
like
was.
that
It
type
just did feel more baby down, and I said that as soon as I turned it on, and I was like, "This is more like watery." Like they really just watered it down and just made it so that anybody can play it. And I get it that they're trying to do mass appeal and make Pokemon like an everyone plays Pokemon kind of thing.
well, yeah.
And instead of just kids play Pokemon or just weird neckbeards play Pokemon. But I mean, I don't know. I'm hoping that the next one will be better. The theory is that it's the third version that's going to be on the Switch. I think we talked about that a little bit in the last podcast.
There's a rumor going around it's going to have 20 new Pokemon in there.
Ooh, 20 whole new Pokemon.
Yeah. Make you buy them now.
Oh, come on.
I mean, that is good for a third version, actually. I was thinking of it as a new entry, and I was like, wait, no.
Yeah, that'll be. I hope they don't. They've been too low with the numbers recently.
The ones they left out of the last two versions.
Exactly.
Will they reveal them all in trailers for the game? Most likely.
Oh god, no.
Leave nothing for surprises?
Probably not.
Yeah, no.
So what else besides Dragon Quest, though?
Let's see. Got into still playing the Castlevania DS trilogy of games.
Nice. Still on Donasaur?
Yep, Donasario.
Nice.
What is the other one?
Portrait of Ruin?
That one.
And Order of Ecclesia?
Yes, all three.
Yeah, those are fucking solid games.
Yeah, they're pretty good. And I haven't even played a Castlevania like that before. So.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the director's name, and I'm blanking, unfortunately. But, like, Symphony of the Night, onwards, basically, all the 2D ones that they made are the same archetype, and I'm in love with that style.
Especially when that Kickstarter game, Blood Portrait of Ruin,
Or,
Bloodstained Ritual of the Night.
Bloodstained, yeah.
That's going to be really good when it comes out.
Oh, man. And, yeah. They said they were going to do the Shovel Knight thing, where instead of working on any, like, stretch goals at this time, they're going to put
Free
out the
update?
game first and then update it from there.
Oh, like they do with Shantae and everything?
Will it be free updates?
Well, yes.
Will it be like 4 whole new games, but you still have to only pay for the game once?
Yeah, I mean...
Because I want that. Oh, I need to buy Shovel Knight now
You do
before
need
the
to
next update
before
comes
the
out. 'Cause they're
price
gonna,
jump.
They're gonna, yeah.
What, raise Shovel Knight's price?
Yeah, they are.
To what?
I don't know.
I don't know the details, but with the addition of Spectre Knights stuff, they're rebranding the game as Shovel Knight Treasure Trove, and like just having the 3 campaigns as
Oh, one whole game?
Mhm.
Oh,
and just being able to like pick your campaign and all that jazz.
oh, I see. Oh, well, that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. It really does. I don't want to spend more, so I'm gonna buy it now.
Yeah.
No. Oh, so I lied. Actually, I played another game.
Hmm?
Me and you played another game. It's Hatoful Boyfriend.
Oh, yeah.
I game overed so hard in that
Oh,
game
man.
for our first run.
I'm still surprised. Well, no. No.
I didn't know I could game over, so I was like, oh, I'm going to play as me, somebody who doesn't want to be at school and doesn't want to talk to any of these fools.
A little too real life.
Yeah, but it
And then you get murdered.
turns out I get murdered in my
Sick
cave.
murdered.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you get sick murdered.
Who kills you?
I don't know, I haven't gotten that far
It's
in the
the
game.
band of the hawk.
I guess. But we did another playthrough as a new character, and we
With slightly more success.
with slightly more success. She wants to be at school because she loves birds, even though her name is Bethany I Hate Birds. But don't worry, she loves birds. She doesn't want to secretly conquer the world from the shadows.
No. You're crazy.
And that went very well. And we did the Nageki run.
Yeah.
With that one with the library kid who actually killed himself in the library. It got really dark there for a second, and it was very hard to make that scene funny.
That's very good.
Yeah, that game gets dark.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
So this whole time I've been doing funny voices with the characters while we were playing the game, and trying to do my own dialogue or my own little twists on it or whatever. And then it gets to that dark moment, and I think if you watch the video, you'll hear this like gap of silence when I find out that Nagaki killed himself, and I'm like, oh no, what am I doing? like,
Oh, God.
like, oh shit. I should not be playing it like this. But I mean, it's fun, and we're gonna keep doing that as well until we're done, I guess, or until I kill myself in a library.
Hey.
Because remember, that's where we're at, in a library. See, I referenced it. That's the backstory. I referenced it. We're all good.
We're all
check,
good.
check. You can check that off.
Thank you for reminding us we're trapped.
Yeah. Yep. And that's that's why.
Anything else?
Just more Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Man, yeah.
Just waiting for them.
I feel like your Yu-Gi-Oh is gonna be like my Overwatch, and just like every week we're gonna sit
Yeah.
down like, what'd you
There's
play?
the constants. Like,
We're like, Overwatch.
there's always
Yu-Gi-Oh.
gonna
Yeah, it
more
might be like that,
time for
Yeah, I mean,
It's so addictive once you eat all the cards and everything.
yeah, that's true. Didn't you say you were gonna start streaming Yu-Gi-Oh?
Oh yes, look forward to that.
Yeah.
I was putting a stream of Legacy of the Duelist. In,
Nice.
So that would
Yeah,
be
we're
good.
putting that up on the channel.
Nice. Okay.
All right.
Let's go ahead and roll into news.
Yeah.
So-
So this is a new segment that we're doing after we do our little week in each of our lives. We're gonna just be talking about the news. What's going up? Is any particular kind of news or just news?
Mostly all video game stuff.
Yeah, okay, that's good. 'Cause I don't want to get political on here.
Oh yeah, no.
Don't want to miff
But,
anybody.
go first really quick. Start off on a sad note, unfortunately.
Uh-oh.
Gabe the dog passed.
Gabe the dog.
Bork, the Pomeranian.
Who?
Who?
Wait, who's that?
He
Who is Gabe the dog?
The name?
he had a bunch of like a video of him went viral and had a bunch of remixes. He ended up on TV a couple times.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
my thoughts are out to his family and friends.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Sleep tight, Pepper.
You sweet prince.
Then,
When you said Gabe, my first thought, and you said died, but my brain auto-corrected it to Gabe Newell's dead. And I was like, thank God!
Found with his knife collection.
Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, we might get Half-Life 3!
No, that's never going to happen.
And it might if he's dead.
No.
You want him dead to get
In
a
his
game.
will, it specifically states that game can never be made.
That's you to everyone. Like
in video games, start out with something close to you. We've got the leak of new Overwatch skins and the new event.
Yes, I wanted to talk about
starting up on the 24th.
24th, Year of the Rooster, which is actually the year I was born as well, so it's all very cool. Yeah, I'm a cock. And
wow,
the new Diva skin, my main.
We've got Diva, May, Roadhog, Reinhardt, Zenyatta, and
the Journey to the West, right?
Journey to the West with Winston.
The most skin. And Roadhog and a couple others as well.
Mm-hmm.
Which they're really cool looking. And I wonder if they're going to do a map, thing as well, like they've been doing. How in the winter they covered a couple of the maps in snow and put Christmas trees up. So I wonder exactly what... It's probably going to be the Asia map, though. Now I'm fucking thinking about it. I'm like... yeah, I'm very excited. I want those skins. I want the Diva skin.
Those. We've got... Portal designer Kim Swift is joining Amy Hennig and Jade Raymond on Visceral's Star Wars game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting. Do we have any...
Not really any details outside of that, but I didn't realize Amy Hennig was on the project. She's the main creator for Uncharted.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So we're going to get a very story-based Star Wars game, hopefully as opposed to just Battlefront. Battlefront 2.
Little is known about the game other than it's due in 2018. Will likely feature multiple protagonists and is apparently in the style of Uncharted, according to the series' star Nolan North.
Could this be the Han Solo Boba Fett game we never got?
No clue. I mean, we'll find out in a year.
Because Nolan North could probably do a good Han. Like, I just thinking of that.
Nolan North can do a good blank is a good sentence.
Like, I think he could do Han Solo, and then we could just get Guy with a hand covering his mouth to be Boba Fett.
Guy with the hand covering.
With his hand covering his mouth. Boba Fett. Yeah, damn.
Oh, yeah.
Easy.
Jesus Christ.
Easy. I don't want that canceled Darth Maul game, though. Like, I don't really care to have that. I want this Boba Fett Han Solo dream in my head that I'm already making with Nolan North as Han Solo and Tom Hardy as Boba Fett.
Christ,
oh my god.
Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is going to be the last first-party release for Wii U. I mean, kind of obvious news, but just getting the confirmation.
That your console is dead.
Yeah. Reggie Fils-Aimé... From a first-party standpoint, there's no new development coming after the launch of Breath of the Wild. We really are at the end of the life for Wii U.
What life? Didn't it have to start to begin with?
What's with the shots?
I'm being Reggie. Come at me. I guess you're. That's what you're doing now.
Well,
you're coming for
ready,
people.
So.
He's coming for people who are dissing him.
His body's ready, so you know.
Oh, okay, that's a bad joke.
Body's ready.
But still on Breath of the Wild. Thank God. The hero is explicitly called Link in Breath of the Wild. No name change possible.
What?
Yay! You can't do what you want.
No more Greg is the hero of time.
Damn it! It's because there's voice acting.
Yeah.
And that's why.
But can't they just say your name in text but not say your actual name?
No, they decided they were going to go full...
But speaking of which, they've also confirmed that there's no dual audio either.
What was that?
Your language of the game is set to the country that your system is set to.
Oh.
So you can't change it to Japanese?
No.
That's fine, I wasn't going to, but I'm
That's
sure there are
weird,
some weeaboos and such that are very upset about that. But
that's kind of weird after he announced his region unlocked.
Yeah. I mean, you can switch your console over to Japanese.
Or you can just
but
buy
there
the
won't
Japanese.
be any sort of translation.
Can you just
I
buy
mean,
the
it's all
Japanese
on the-
copy?
Yeah,
Yeah. So.
but it doesn't have any English text.
Oh, well, weeaboo, study up.
Weeaboo.
Study up. That's all I gotta say. Learn the lore.
Earlier in the week, we had the Fire Emblem Direct,
Yeah, I
which
mentioned that
came
briefly.
with a couple of things.
Small
we
thing,
got... Well, we already talked a little bit about Fire Emblem
Yeah,
Heroes.
so we don't need to really go over that too much.
We've got an Untitled project
Uh-huh.
for the Switch coming in 2018. No gameplay footage or no details.
Yeah, it's a fighting game.
What? Shin Megami?
Totally.
It's Shin Megami Tensei X Fire Emblem,
The real one this time.
made by NetherRealm and Warner Bros.
Mm.
Oh, God.
And then we've also got a remake of Fire Emblem Gaiden,
Yes,
retitled Shadows of Valencia.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Mhm.
And it's amiibos. I will probably own them.
Yeah, I mean, there's always more Fire Emblem, so I mean, bring it all over. And they've also got the voting thing gone up.
Oh, it's
For-
gone up?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
went up right after the direct.
Yeah, I didn't.
But
Yeah.
like every day, pick a hero you want to see in Fire Emblem Heroes.
Yeah,
And
that
the-
game I won't play.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like Heroes games. I didn't like the
No,
Dragon
sorry.
Quest one.
Not Fire Emblem Warriors, Fire Emblem Heroes, the
What's
mobile
difference? Oh, that's sorry.
Uh,
I'm getting them confused.
Sounds so
sounds
similar.
it sounds like it, doesn't it? Because that's what they called the Dragon Quest one, Dragon Quest Heroes. I
what, for the
believe.
mobile or for the...
No, it was their Warriors game. Was
Mm.
called Dragon Quest Heroes.
There's a Dragon Quest one, too?
Yeah, there's actually 1 and 2 are coming to the Switch.
Yeah,
One of Dragon Quest Heroes 1 and 2?
yeah. The sequel's been announced. Speaking of sequels that have gotten announced and gotten trailers, Injustice 2. Yay!
I mean, the trailer did look interesting.
Superman, the villain again. Can't catch a break, this guy.
No, he's
You
the
know.
guy they love to hate, you know?
I just... it's such an overused trope.
Is it because he's from Kansas?
I don't know. It's just... They just want him to be evil. They're like, Batman's the hero. He can kill
I mean, you
Superman.
did get I mean, I don't know. Like, the trailer seemed to be showing some Brother Eye stuff.
Yeah, I mean, Brainiac, it was showing, right? That's who it was?
Well, also Brother Eye with Batman keeping tabs on everyone.
Yeah. So maybe it'll show Batman going a little nuts.
Mm.
Hopefully. It flushes out other characters' flaws except for Superman, like, for real. It's just, it's so overused. The movie, the games, there was the last game too. Superman's evil. Like, can we not think of anything different?
Nope.
No.
At this point, I'd rather have DC versus Mortal Kombat. Like,
You didn't like that?
No, that game was trash. I got that for a birthday gift one year.
Oh.
I don't want to call out any specific family members, Uncle Tim,
What
but
the
thanks for that
Mm-hmm.
gem of a gift. It was ugly. Why are we talking about DC versus
Why are
Mortal
you
Kombat?
talking about DC? There's not a we in this.
Oh, I don't know.
It's just you and your hatred.
But we've got Swery opening up his own new studio.
Who?
Swery65, creator of Deadly Premonition and
Oh.
D4.
Okay.
He announced his retirement from games 3 months ago.
And then opened a studio.
Yeah, basically.
It's like Hayao Miyazaki.
So
He sat around for 3 months. Was like, well, this sucks.
being a Buddhist monk isn't all it's cracked up to be.
I guess not.
But yeah, he opened up White Owls Inc. And
Kind of good.
no
D5 coming soon.
no, E5.
E5.
It's got to be just separate enough.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, he makes really good games,
Yeah,
and I hope to see more from him in the future.
I liked D4. Well, that was Xbox One, right?
Mhm.
It's one of the few games I actually played on the Xbox One,
Ah,
other than Inside.
oh my goodness.
Deadly Premonition 2 win. Come on.
Yeah, for real.
Twin Peaks is coming back. Deadly Premonition needs to come back.
It's just,
There's a lot of games that need to come back.
Right?
Yeah, like Fortune Street.
Oh, wow. Fortune Street.
I want to switch Fortune Street now that they've mentioned that we can all have our little tablets attached to one Switch. I think that'd be the perfect kind of Fortune Street. And what else? Because you all can have your own screen, so you can look at whatever and not like affect the main screen.
Oh, this is an actual thing.
Yeah, no.
It's just called Mario Party, friend.
Well, Fortune Street's a little less fun.
Yeah, did you play that one for the Wii?
Yes, it is.
Well, okay. Yes, scratch Fortune Street. You're right. I don't know why I was going on about Fortune Street, but Mario Party. Sure. Any kind of game, party game.
Oh, man.
But they haven't announced anything like that.
I mean,
except for 1-2 Switch. But that's different. I don't know.
That's like the Wii Sports. So.
It is. It's like a different take on Wii Sports, essentially. It's not the Mario Party. It's the Wii Sports.
But speaking of Nintendo, if you've got an itch and you can't be playing Stardew Valley, Story of Season Trio of Towns coming February 28th.
What is that?
Harvest Moon, basically.
Oh, cool.
Is this like an inspired Harvest Moon game? Or
It's because I think Natsume still holds the title to it, but it's still the same people who made the old ones.
Oh, interesting. So they were like, "Oh, Stardew Valley's doing really well." And we should just... Sorry, my cat just jumped right across our microphone. Fuck you, Pooh. Yeah, so Stardew Valley's doing very well. Let's just put out some shit real quick.
They've been putting out a game like every other year anyways.
That's true. I don't know. Just play Stardew Valley.
It's done really well.
Final Fantasy 15, we've got the Moogle Chocobo Carnival.
Yeah.
Coming January 23rd.
What does that explain?
That transforms the city of Altissa into this huge festival carnival. So you can ride around on like chocoboats.
Oh.
There's new chocobo races.
Yeah, I'm very excited, but I kind of want some content that season pass holders exclusively get, not free. Like, come on.
Oh no, free content. How dare they?
Well, I am above those freebies. I spent the money. I want that stuff, and not you.
But yeah, as long as you download the holiday pack, which comes with a free version and a version part of the season pass.
Yeah. Yeah, and I have the season pass. Stupid me.
I mean, it'll be there. It'll just be a while.
So I feel like we missed out on a golden opportunity on our first episode because it was just brand new 2017. We had just come out of 2016. We didn't ever say what our favorite games of 2016 were.
That would require good games to have come out.
Okay, so this is what I want to do. Top 5 worst and best games of 2016 for each person. We'll just go through... So we'll each do our top 5.
Do you have all 10 games in your head right now?
No.
Because I don't.
We'll each do our top 5 favorites, and then we'll each do our top 5 worst games. Okay. Or we could just keep going down the line one by one, I guess, if you want.
Okay.
Well, I'll go first. My favorite game of 2016 is Overwatch.
Yeah. You know, I want to say something. It was ironic when I first told you about it. You said that's a game you'll never play.
Yeah. I don't remember why I said that. I think I told a lot of people that. And I'm not sure why I said that.
You said like the cartoony shooter, like Team Fortress or something?
Oh, yeah, because I heard nothing about it. And none of the trailers showed gameplay. They were all just these CGI cartoons. And the only things I heard about it, because I'm not deep in the web or anything. I'm not on Reddit. I'm not... really deep in Tumblr.
Reddit is the new deep web.
Whatever. It's where people go that I don't want to hang around. And everybody knew about Overwatch but me, essentially. And all I had heard about it was these goofy-ass CGI trailers that explained nothing to me and made it seem like it was this big world that really it's not. And showed nothing about the game. And then all the news stories that kept coming out was all these porn things for Overwatch.
Oh, even Tracer.
That's all I heard about was just porn in Overwatch. I'm like, I don't want to play. Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to play this game that all these deviant art people are playing. Like, I don't know what this is. But then I started seeing the videos coming out on what it actually was, which was team-based shooters and like Team Fortress. So I was like, okay, this seems interesting. It seems like everybody in the world is playing this, so it's gotten past its bad rep. So I'll go ahead and give it a shot, and then I fell in love with it immediately. Yeah.
Every day playing it.
Nico, what's your favorite?
My favorite game of 2016? That would have to be Pokemon Sun.
Really?
Yes.
Man, you must have not played much, huh?
Wow, no. I
Christ
played
almighty.
a lot. It's just, I felt, games actually came out for this year. I mean, I like Overwatch too, but Pokemon Sun was just, I'm a huge Pokemon fan, so it just introduces a whole lot of stuff. New Pokemon, I mean, I'm still iffy about the island challenges, but storyline...
It's a super solid Pokemon game.
Yeah, still a solid main title. The storyline was pretty good. It got really dark after halfway through.
It got weird.
Oh, man.
It got weird. I don't want to give any spoilers because it is still kind of a new game. So
Yeah.
But it gets weird.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to go that route, so I was pleasantly surprised about that.
How about you?
For mine, I'd have to go with The Witness.
The Witness. Interesting.
Yeah.
Did you beat it?
Yeah, I beat it over break.
Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, I played a little bit of it when you... What'd you buy it for?
PS4.
You buy it for... Oh, you did buy it for
Yeah,
PS4.
it's just PS4.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. But, yeah, I played a little bit of it, and it's interesting, I guess.
It's
Apparently it gets a story, like, at some point
like
in the game.
the best puzzle game I've played.
Yeah, probably. Well, I'm going to go with my worst game now. Or most disappointing, maybe?
Whatever. Just worst to you.
That's a good point. It's Pokemon Go! Pokemon
really?
Go is the most disappointing game I've ever played.
But when I first
It
came out,
hooked you for a week, didn't it? Huh?
It did.
It
It
sure
hooked everyone.
did.
A couple months. So.
Well, yeah, I think it got me for a month.
but they got everyone,
No.
even the people at work that don't usually play Pokemon. They got
So everybody in the world had Pokemon Go on their phone for a good, solid couple weeks.
it was back globally for 1 week.
Yeah, it brought the world together for a whole week. Which I give it props for that. No other game that I can think of has ever done that. Ever. To where literally everyone in your office, you can be talking about Pokemon Go with them.
Yeah.
Everybody on the bus, you can be talking about Pokemon Go with them. Like, it doesn't...
People that you don't even
no.
like Pokemon at first.
You saw someone standing around the corner, the same corner that you're heading to. You know they're playing Pokemon Go. Like, it was crazy. So I give it props for that. However, it's not a game. It was not a game. They made it seem like a game. It seemed like it was going to be
it's
more
mobile, so you
competitive.
get what you get. Like,
I know.
You don't feel
And I
like
would have given them $20 if they had like actually made a game and then said, "All right, well, this is a real game. We actually put a lot of money into this, a lot of work. It's a $20 game. You're gonna have to pay $20." I would have done that.
but you spend $20 anyways.
Well,
buying
oh yeah, I
Pokeballs.
definitely spent more than $20.
Oh, you spend money on it?
Oh yeah. Oh
did
yeah,
spend
yeah,
it
I did. And I mean, I don't want to hate on it too much, but it is the most disappointing game for me of 2016 because it could have been so much more. It still can be so much more, but it seems like they're just dragging their feet on it.
I mean, it's
So-
a super tiny studio.
Yeah, I know they are. So I don't know why the super tiny studio was given Pokemon. The
Because
first
they
Pokemon
made
mobile game. I
I
know they made what's that game called?
No, I'm blanking out.
Yeah.
Wow, it's Niantic, the studio.
Yeah, and they made
What
well
did they call
the other game is
Incept-
exactly like Pokemon Go.
Ingress.
Ingress. Boom, got it. We're smart.
Nailed it.
But yeah, I mean, I don't have too much more to say about it. But most disappointing game for me. Nico, what's yours?
My most disappointing game of 2016?
Mm-hmm. Or worst game of 2016, whatever you want to do for it.
Oh, God. Trying to think of this one. Oh, boy.
You want to come back to you?
Yeah, come back.
Do you have one?
Come back.
Umbrella Corps.
Oh, but you did you even play it?
No.
Most disappointing trailer.
Just as a tangential fan of Resident Evil, just seeing bad.
Oh, okay. We'll get into. All right. Actually, I'm gonna get into this right now. Fine.
Huh?
Metal Gear. What is it called?
Survive?
Survive. Yeah. Fuck that game.
Oh, no, I'm going to pick that up.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. You like bad games, but that game shits on Metal Gear so hard.
How?
It's just a zombie game.
Okay.
That's not what Metal Gear is.
You realize
That's why I also don't like...
zombies were just in 5, right?
Yes, they were in 5, but it wasn't a zombie game.
Okay.
And that's why I don't like Metal Gear Revengeance either, because it's not a Metal Gear Solid game, or a Metal Gear game even. But I mean, I like that game still, but I don't like that it has the title Metal Gear in it. Like, if this game were just called Survive, a game by Konami that uses Konami that uses the same engine as Metal Gear, I'd be like, oh, well, that seems interesting. Maybe I'll play that. But no, they had to put the Metal Gear title on it because they want to sell it. No, God. Ugh.
I mean, it's more Metal Gear Solid 5 gunplay, so, I mean,
I guess.
It's my favorite part of that game.
My favorite part of that game is especially Metal Gear Solid 5, you're given your mission. You're like, that over there, that is where you have to be, that's where your mission is. You need to figure out how to get to this guy and do your thing. Go. Yeah. I'm like, okay, cool. And you have all these things at your disposal, weapons, horse, sniper lady, a wolf, or whatever, or a dog, or whatever. And you plan your mission. And I strictly try to do sneaking for the first part. Eventually, that'll all blow up in my face. But I mean, you got to think on your feet and use your environment. Which, I mean, not a whole lot of environment.
I mean, there's no reason they still can't do that, though.
It just doesn't seem like that's what that trailer was showing. If they give me another trailer that proves me wrong, I'll be happy to watch that trailer.
I mean, at this point, we just don't know enough, really, about it.
Well, what I think it is awful.
I hate the idea I have of this game.
Yes, because I know they've been shitting on me for so long now.
On you? Just you?
Just
Personally.
me. Just me.
Personally.
They looked me up.
Hideo Kojima who?
Yeah. he knows you. He hates you for that.
No.
John Konami. CEO.
John Konami. It was like, well, let's get rid of this guy and shit on Josh 1. Nico, do you have it now?
Yes, I realized it because I hated it so much I forgot about it, actually.
Wow. You repressed it.
Yes, I repressed it. It actually came out very early in the year, last year, January, actually.
Oh, okay.
Mega Man Legacy Collection.
Oh,
yes.
Wow.
The version that's just a worse version of the PS2?
Yes, exactly. Because when it first came out, I was excited, like, oh, sweet, 6 Mega Man games, but then... after looking at the PS2 version had a lot more, plus 2 games in Japan they never released. Yeah. It kind of seems like a waste of money.
It definitely was. Yeah.
We got to scramble for,
what?
Make a quick buck.
Yeah, but it wasn't no special features. Like,
no.
All there is at the bottom of the screen is just like a little character thing of either Mega Man, Roll, or Dr. Wily. It's not that fun, so... I mean, the little screen doesn't help too much. The gameplay is... Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, first Mega Man's pretty hard, which I know is notoriously known for. 2's not too bad, but, like, this little screen does not help at all.
Oh, yeah, with, like, the screen quality and all that of the 3DS, like, it definitely doesn't help it.
Yeah, it's not that good. Yeah.
So what came with that? Like, just 1 through 6?
Yeah, 1 through 6 only.
And if you got it for the Wii U, you got a gold Mega Man amiibo.
That was one for the 3DS, though.
Yeah.
Or if you got it for the 3DS, you got a gold Mega Man amiibo.
Nailed it.
Nice.
Whatever.
But not that nice. It's just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knowing, like, if this one was the first one to come out, fine, sure. But the fact that they had come out with a better version, like, a decade ago, and it doesn't even match up to that, like...
Or at least add everything that was onto that one to this one.
Right.
And bring 9 over.
If it was a straight port, then sure, fine.
Yeah, but really, it's what you do for his, 25-year anniversary?
No, what you do for his 25th anniversary is you support a fan game.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
I should have said... Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Can I put 2 in there?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, this correlates to it. Mighty Number 9. Which I'm pretty sure you all know. Yeah, this... So much hype for it, only to be shot down in a pizza explosion burst.
I mean... I don't want to say I told you so. I may have not told you specifically so, but I definitely knew it was going to tank just because of all that build-up. all that build up, and then it kept getting pushed back, and it's like, what's going on? Like,
well, I mean, like from the Kickstarter though, like.
Yeah, from the trailer it looked fine.
Yeah.
And then when that first, what was that? Was it the first trailer?
Well, the people that had put their money in had already put their money in.
Yeah. What was that launch trailer or whatever?
Like an anime fan
Yeah. Yeah. That
Yeah.
was bad.
That's insulting your demographic.
Oh, so terrible.
I'm just wondering, you get $3 million, you get that type of... What do they do with the rest of the money?
I don't want to bring the goal into it because there's publisher costs, there's all sorts of things.
Yeah, marketing and lots of different things.
But all $3 million, though?
Oh, I'm sure they used it all for the game. It's just not a good game.
I don't know.
And that, unfortunately, the thing with Kickstarter is like you're just putting your trust in a game, like
trust and money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never actually supported a Kickstarter. I don't know, because most of them are Steam games anyway. I don't really play computers. So.
I mean, what's the next one coming out? Ukulele,
which looks super solid.
Hopefully it is solid.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably just won't play that one because it looks like a children's platformer.
And
It's
Banjo-Kazooie.
Banjo-Kazooie, yeah, and I don't like Banjo-Kazooie either.
You don't?
No, I mean, I'm sure I would have liked it back in my PS2 days, though. Because I played all sorts of games like that. Sly Cooper, Jak and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank. Super Mario 64s, all those games I played. But
I'm interested to see what the collectathon looks like 2 decades later.
Yeah. I mean, it's a cool holler back to those early 2000 games. And I might play it if you get it. Like, I'll grab the controller, but I probably won't pay $60 for that thing.
And it is coming to the Switch also.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, it is?
Yeah.
Nice.
They reconfirmed. Like, even though it wasn't seen on the lineup, it's like, yeah, we're still doing it.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Guess Nintendo just was like, whatever.
I mean, yeah.
I think it might be just $20. Isn't that what Big and Mighty number 9 was? Just $20.
I'm sure I can.
If it's
when it
$20,
first
I
came
might
out.
buy it.
Yeah, 'cause when it first came out, it was $20. They'd make it $59. It was just $20.
Yeah.
Well, that's because it wasn't a full game.
Yeah, sure.
Original Kickstarter was £10 for the Steam Digital Edition.
How much is that?
$15.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we all know what 10 pounds equals up to in American currency.
And
what is that in other countries' currencies? Can we just
What's that in yen?
just yen?
well, it's 14 euros.
What's
And that'd be 1450 yen.
What's the Israeli currency? Do you know? Can you look that up?
Oh, God.
No.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
My gosh.
Wouldn't they be the euros too, or no?
Oh, I don't know.
We don't know enough about these
We
topics to
don't
talk
know
with them about
these
any sort of certainty.
Things.
We need to learn these things.
No, Jesus.
Never.
Whatever. Alright, what's coming out here? Well, I already mentioned Resident Evil 7, Yakuza 0, and Kingdom Hearts 2.8.
Isn't that a
Kingdom Hearts 2.8. Yes, Danganronpa 2-pack is coming out in March. I have that special edition pre-ordered. Very excited.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant just the next week.
Yeah,
No,
the
it's in
third
March.
one.
It's in March.
No, it's not for the 1+2.
V3 isn't coming here for a while, but it came out in Japan like a couple weeks ago, I think.
Oh, that's why I got confused.
Yeah, well, the 2-pack 1+2 is coming out in March
Okay, that is coming
for PS4.
I'm gonna get that game.
Yeah, so I already got that shit pre-ordered. Nier Automata
That's
is
February.
in March or February. I think it's March, but
Oh, yeah, March for us, yeah.
looking forward to that one because that demo was amazing. And then we've got Digimon World.
Yeah.
What? Ew.
31st.
No, 31st.
And I saw it looked cool, but then I was looking more into it. It has less Digimon than the Cyber Sleuth one.
Yes,
Yeah.
it does.
That kind of sucks.
Well, it's also not the same kind of game, though.
But why take down the number, though?
Different series sort of thing.
Yeah, it's not the same
Well,
game series.
But why not just, like how Pokemon, they keep bringing the number over?
Well,
Why
because
lower
that's
it?
Pokemon, and that's the same series. Digimon has two different This is the Digimon World series. It's actually more Digimon than I think of any other Digimon World game, to be honest.
And Cyber Sleuth was just its own spin-off.
Its own like little spin-off story game, which I think was amazing, and they should make a sequel to that. I don't need another Digimon World game, honestly, but I am looking forward to it, though, and I'm going to buy it, I guess.
And I'm not a fan of the automated combat, but outside of that, it looks fun.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably play it all the way through. But
Should probably beat Cyber Sleuth first.
Yes, I know. It's just the story started getting dumb, and I just fell off of it.
Oh, that game finishes so strongly, though.
Does it?
Yes.
Because right now,
yes, it does.
I don't think I'm at... spoilers for a Digimon game that came out over a year ago, but I'm at the part where we find out that there's Digimon who are the evil people who took over the corporation, and that, of course, the guy is the girl, or the girl is the guy.
Nailed it. Yep.
Wait, the girl's the guy?
The girl is the phantom
Which
white hacker guy.
Which girl?
The girl who owns the company, or is the daughter of the person who owns the company, or something like that.
Who?
Have you even played Digimon?
Which girl are you talking about? Like the blonde girl, or
No.
the redheaded girl?
No, not one of the main people.
The
It's
black-haired
villain
girl. The black-haired girl's not a villain.
Oh, her. Wait,
is she? Did you just give me a spoiler?
What?
What did I just hear?
Fuck.
Fuck. I haven't.
Because it matters when you're skipping through dialogue.
I haven't been
like,
skipping through actually. This one. I mean, I've been reading it because it's starting to hype up. But it was such a long lag period in that game where you're doing jack shit, nothing.
What?
Like
besides the detective things.
Yeah, and those detective things are not fun.
They
are not
I just
fun.
want to get back to like the battles and getting the Digimon. That's all.
I just wanted to get back to the mainline story, and that was sidelined for so long in that game. I was like, ugh. I do not care to talk to this person about this random shit. Like, or go fetch this Digimon's most prized possession. It turns out it's a pair of pants. Like, I don't...
No, one of the
they really care about the pants
that I like recently completed is, hey, go find out why the air conditioner isn't working.
Yep. Okay, that's very early in the game, but yeah.
I mean, I passed it a while ago, but
that was like a Frigimon, right, or something like that.
Yeah, it was stupid.
It was. Yeah, sure.
That's great.
I do like it though. The game's great though.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's fun, and I like the level up system.
When you start getting to the knights. What is it? Knights of the Round or whatever they call them for the Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Digimon, yeah. Okay. It just extremely ramps up.
Oh, really?
The whole last 5 hours is just a whirlwind.
Because I started getting into cutscenes now, like actually fully animated cutscenes. I'm like, oh, this seems like a good sign. And the three. Or whatever, the two of the redheaded chicks Digimon have combined to that knight-looking...
Oh, Omnimon.
Yeah, Omnimon. But he's just kind of a useless sack of shit.
Oh, yes? Like, what? Really?
He's not doing a whole lot for the cause.
But
he's just like, kind of standing around. But
that's disappointing. He's like the savior in the anime series. So he's like...
Well, he's not much of anything.
Oh yeah, on my team I have the three main ones from the Tamers anime series. The Gilmon, the Terriermon, and the Randomon, the Fox one.
Nice.
Oh.
Just because I wanted to have all three of them.
You're very early in the game.
No, I spent time grinding to try to get all three of them.
Yeah, but...
Just so I could have them all.
Yeah, I guess. I don't like the system where you have to de-digivolve, and then digivolve, then de-digivolve, and digivolve just to get certain stats all the way up so you can so you can finally evolve them. It's really just annoying, and you lose track of where you're at, and like...
Well, I mean, like, it's
crazy. I don't know.
It's a way for them to put time into the game, like...
Yeah, I get it. But I guess just make leveling up harder. Don't make us de-digivolve and digivolve back and I don't know. Just make it longer to get to those points or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd prefer that to longer level ups.
I don't know. Or where they have to fight in certain areas. Something that seems attainable, because
Like Pokemon-like?
when you're de-digivolving and digivolving so many times, I start losing track of what I'm supposed to be doing for each one of these. I'm like, oh wait, what am I doing with this guy? Should I be shelving him? Like, what am I... it's like, why is he so weak? Oh yeah, I digivolved him. Why did I do that?
Honestly, just pick like 6
Well, yeah.
and keep them.
Well, I'm trying to do Pokedex with this thing, and I'm trying.
Oh yeah.
Are you trying to get all of
No.
them?
Yeah.
Take like 6 from different lines, and then
Yeah.
you get all of them with those 6.
But now I'm running it where I've got like the Devamon or whatever, the Satan, and I have like the Mega Angel like right next to each other, and it looks crazy when I'm walking around. I got like a devil and an angel on my shoulder.
That game just looks so stupid.
Well, yeah, I've got these huge, towering Digimon, so when I'm walking around the levels, it's crazy. They clip through the doorways and stuff. It's insane. Their wings are going through everything.
Oh, that sounds hilarious.
But yeah. Well, I think that wraps up our video game talk for right now. We're gonna get into books now because we still do that. Episode
the mystery
2
of books.
Yeah, we try to read now, and I read Death Note. Okay.
Oh boy.
This week I read Death Note 2.8, Another Note 3D, The Los Angeles BB Murder Cases. This book takes place 1,000 years before the Big Shell incident, but after Dissidia 012. Join everyone's favorite kid detective L as he enlists the help of fan faves such as Naomi Misora. You remember her, right?
Mm-hmm.
All narrated by Mello. Jesus.
Oh, God.
This was a train wreck, kind of. This note in the Death Note series has no death notes or any themes from the original manga. It's an entire book to explain why L knows Naomi Misora, who was an ex-FBI agent in Japan at the time of the Kira case because she was married to Ren Pin something or another, and he was still an FBI agent and assigned to investigate Kira, but then was killed, and Naomi wanted to investigate his death but was ultimately used by Kira and forced to commit suicide.
Oh, okay, yeah, that chick.
We needed a book for that.
I mean, she was, yeah.
We just needed a book to explain why Elle was like, oh, Naomi.
That's the whole point of that.
Essentially. Anyways, Elle needs Naomi's help to solve the case of a serial killer who can only kill people with the first and last names that start with the same letter. Like Quarter Queen and Birthday Boy. These are real names, by the way.
I mean, parents are assholes.
Yeah. I can't really explain too much else due to the hard spoilers, and since it's a mystery novel, I won't give away the end. Spoilers, Elle lives.
Of course.
Yeah, because it takes place before.
I mean, yeah.
Anyways, it's a great murder mystery novel. Of Elle and Naomi. Well, I say Elle and Naomi running around. Just Naomi running around while Elle's pulling the strings from a computer.
As he does.
As he does. It's a great running around murder mystery novel, kind of in the vein of like Castle and stuff like that. Not a good Death Note book.
Really?
Because you can't put the name Death Note on something without a Death Note.
Yeah.
Like, it has nothing to do with a supernatural anything. Or... yeah, nothing. So, but I recommend it to people obsessed with Death Note and have to know
like
literally
clamoring.
have to know literally every detail of the Death Note lore.
To get every single piece.
Yeah, you need to read the book, I guess.
Every Shinigami.
And if you are just slightly familiar with Death Note and like a good mystery novel, I recommend this because it's a very good murder mystery, as I said. However, for anyone who's just a little hesitant on Death Note or never read or watched Death
it's
Note.
for something after the series. Yeah.
After reading the manga, go ahead and read this book if you have time, or read anything else. I mean, it's alright.
What a sterling recommendation.
It is a good for Death Note freaks, bad for everyone else. Yeah, that's what I have to say about Death Note 2.8, Another Note 3D, The Los Angeles BB Murder Cases.
Nico, what'd you read?
Oh, what did I read? Let's see. Yes. This week I read the Devil Survivor manga based off. Yes!
Oh, wow, we redlined that audio.
Yeah. Yeah, so Devil Survivor 1 based off the first game, Overclocked.
Oh, nice.
So let me read a little comp. The comp is a popular portable game system that also functions as a smartphone. DS, hint hint.
Yeah, right?
But it suddenly becomes a portal for demons to travel to the human world. Kazuya receives 3 comps from his master programmer cousin Naoya, for himself and his 2 friends, Atsura and Yuzu. In order to survive the demon invasion, the trio have to use the comps to summon and to subdue the demons that appear in order to fight back against the waves of demons that are about to swarm Japan.
So does it still follow the game's 7-day thing?
Yes, it does so far.
So it's a direct adaptation of the video game.
Basically, yeah.
There's minor plot changes, at least I know, as far as the Devil Survivor 2 goes.
So kind of like the Persona manga.
Yeah, it's a little different. Well, they give the protagonist obviously more of a personality because he's nameless in the original game. Surprisingly, the death and gore is really gory. And
oh, yeah, no.
It's really gory for like...
It's hard to tell on tiny pixel DS screen, but actually seeing it in art.
Yeah, it's
like...
actually seeing a guy eaten in half with blood pool everywhere.
So...
Well, I mean,
that
even
reminds
just
me
how
of...
the game starts, like, you've got a fucking literal train wreck.
Oh, yeah, no, that was graphic for a DS game. I'm like, what the heck?
Oh, wow.
This is like terrorism.
Well, those games are rated M, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I like him rated DS games. I just think it's funny. You don't see those too often.
But yeah, the manga starts with them getting their 3DSs / comps. That's what they are. They even look exactly like them.
It's literally... Yeah.
Makes sense. I like it.
So Kazuya, the main protagonist, gets 3 comps from his weird cousin. It's not the villain.
Totally not the villain.
Absolutely not.
Hey, Chaos Side for life.
Yes. And he gets weird emails predicting the future saying certain people will die at certain times, and they receive demons in order to fight and prevent this. Like, first time, they almost get killed by 3 demons, but he stabs someone in the chest with a pole, and he gets it as his ally now, as does how Shin Megami games work.
Yeah.
And so they each go with they get signature demons here instead of just like any old ones. Like
nice.
First he had the ogre, now he has Flamegeus, the fire guy.
Oh, okay.
Yuzu, the girl, has the pixie, and Atsura has the Wagari, that little old dog demon.
The floating hat one.
Yeah, that thing.
What day are you on? Or have you finished the...
This is right... They ironically haven't said... They're not going by the 7-day system. Oh. They're actually... Yeah, sorry about that. They're going by the... They passed the first day. They're on to the next day, but they act like nothing else happened so far.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I don't know if they're going to go through the 7-day system, but they're still getting emails. I mean, they still got to fight.
Like, they've still got the whole Nicaea thing going?
Yeah. And, like, the whole... the power outages are still going out. The town's still on lockdown. So it's like... There's some more stuff going on.
How many volumes of the manga are out right now?
I'm not sure.
No.
7 or 8 for the first one, probably.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I might finish it, maybe.
You might finish it, maybe?
Yeah.
So do you recommend it?
Yes, I do. Even if you haven't played the Devil Survivor games, this manga will make you want to play them.
Yeah.
It's pretty good, actually.
Okay. Cool.
And for me, I read Resident Evil, The Umbrella Conspiracy.
Oh, no! You got the bad book this time, right?
No, actually.
What?
Yeah.
No!
It's just Resident Evil 1.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why'd they call it The Umbrella Conspiracy, then?
Because they commissioned her for a series, I'm assuming.
Oh.
And it's like, well, you can't just call it Resident Evil.
I guess
and
not.
The whole game centers around the Umbrella Conspiracy.
Okay.
So yeah, exact same story beats as RE1. You've got weird murders going on in the outskirts of Raccoon City. So stars the Special Tactics and Rescue Squad is sent in. Bravo team is sent in to investigate the forest by the mountains. Their chopper goes down, so Alpha team follows them, and they're chased into a mansion, and they have to survive, basically.
Nice.
It's interesting. It's just RE1. It does combine Jill's and Chris's storylines into one narrative.
Oh, okay.
Because in RE1, you did get different story beats for each character, but this just weaves them together.
That's good. Yeah, because that would be kind of confusing.
You can definitely tell that this was written like right after RE1 came out, because there are plot details that other games overwrote.
Oh, like those old Star Wars books. Interesting.
So you've got Rebecca Chambers acting like a total newbie. And it's like, oh, I'm so frightened, even though later she had just gone through RE0. Like the night before.
Yeah. That's interesting.
But yeah, it's made me think, like, back in childhood where there was this game coming out and you didn't have it, but one of your friends did, but you never got to visit that friend. It's like maybe a couple times a year, and you would see like an hour of the game maybe. And these books and novelizations would come out.
Yeah.
And instead of dropping $60 on a game, you could get a $15 book.
Well, that's really what inspired me to pick novelizations. Not because a lot of people have been asking me, because I've been talking to a lot of people about the podcast. They're like, oh, you just want to make fun of like bad books, right? I'm like, well, yeah, there's going to be bad ones. Like on the first episode 1, Star Wars episode 1, like that was a bad book because the movie's bad, so you expected that. But I actually have a deep love for novelizations because when I was a kid, I was not allowed to do a lot of things. My parents were very uptight, kind of. I don't want to rag on them. They're great. I love my parents, but very Christian parents, and kind of raised that household. So I was not able to play a lot of games. I was not able to see a lot of movies.
Oh, really?
Because of certain elements to them. So I would go behind their back in a way.
Were there guidelines to like what movies or games or shows you could watch, or like
they would look them up on like Christian review sites. Like
what?
it was that intense.
Oh yeah.
So, but like I read. Now this is a bad example, but I read the Fantastic Four novelization when it came out. The Ang Lee's Hulk as well. A lot of superhero ones because my parents were not letting me see these PG-13 movies in theaters, especially the early ones because we were like 10 or less when they were coming out. Spider-Man even. Well, no, I ended up seeing Spider-Man. I found my way around that one. I love that movie. But and I would read these novelizations because that was all I could do.
Right, like,
and they were in libraries. That
was the way for kids to experience them. Like,
and I feel like it is a dead medium.
Well, because the internet exists now.
Yeah, mobile. Tablet.
So you can
every kid has a phone. Every kid has a tablet, laptop. Even some kids have
access to internet. Basically.
Yeah,
everyone
if you have access to the internet, you have access to everything. So it is a dead medium in that sense because I think novelizations were really just for kids. I mean, I don't think there were a whole lot of grown people getting movie books.
And the ones we're getting today as well are more side stories.
Tie-ins are good, and I think that's what's keeping the medium alive a little bit, is because you can't access this material any other way.
Because you could,
And comic books do that a lot.
Because instead of just pulling up a long play, you can...
Yeah, so you can just get new information. And so I just want to throw that in there. Like, I'm not here to make fun of novelizations. There are going to be bad ones throughout this podcast, and I've got a couple lined up that might be bad. I don't know. I don't know anything about them. Like, I don't want to give anything away, but I've got a novelization of a video game, or it might be a tie-in. I don't know because I've never played this game, so I have no idea what I'm about to get myself into. So who knows? But I'm really here to experience new books, new stories, and childhood love novelizations. Maybe we'll inspire some people to read some more books. Who knows?
We're doing a good cause here.
Yeah, sure.
It was all for this.
Tell my parents that. Well, I think with that, we're going to do our sign-off that we always do and have always done for the last episode.
Forever and ever.
Yeah,
And ever.
and we will always do this, no matter what year it is. But let's wish them a swell 2017, huh? Mm-hmm. All right. And with that, I'm Josh 1.
Josh A.
Nico.
Yeah. Have a swell 2017.
See ya.
Bye.